Get ready with me while I tell you about the strict rules that my Asian mom had for me growing up. I think that as I get older, I'm starting to understand maybe why these rules were in place, but they definitely got to me when I was younger. The first one was no sleepovers or staying after school at all. My friends would come back the next day to school talking about like how much fun they had at the sleepover or what they did after school, and I always just felt like I was missing out on a bunch of hangouts and activities. Once I got to high school and she was a little bit more lenient, one rule was that I had to have my location on at all times. And anytime that I was hanging out with my friends a little bit later at night, she'd call me to ask me who I was hanging out with, and she'd ask me to send a picture. Third thing that I can think of was not being able to leave the dinner table until I finished all my food. Me and my family normally had dinner at like 5 p.m. and I would remember sometimes I would literally be at that table till 8:30. I was so full, but my mom wanted me to finish all my food because she'd constantly talk about how like wasting food was really bad and that I'd be poor growing up if I wasted food when I was younger. This next thing I definitely think I might still have some trauma for, because I literally catch myself rushing to eat when I'm sharing food with my boyfriend, is that my mom would never have junk food in the house, and any once off time that we would get junk food out, she'd get like one bag of chips or like a drink for me and my brother to share. The key word here is brother. Anytime we would share anything, I eat a piece of chip, he would have to eat a piece of chip. It doesn't matter if I'm not full yet. If he's full, he's gonna close that bag of chips and not let me take anything from it. Some other things that just comes to mind is just not being able to dye my hair any colors and not being able to put on makeup at an early age. Which, looking back on it, I'm honestly kind of happy about that one, just because during that time was the King Kylie era and I genuinely wanted to dye my whole head purple. Those are just some of the things I can remember. Let me know if it's common or regular in an Asian household.